Dude, I thought I heard a voice, man.
Dude, I'm tensing up, man.
I'm
not gonna lie.
tensing up. I really just thought I heard like a youthful like voice.
There's footsteps. I think there's somebody up there. Like, I think there's a human being up there. Travis, I'm hearing, dude, I'm hearing voices.
Oh my gosh, Chad, it is all the way maxed out.
Oh my God, Travis.
It is maxed out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Chad. Oh my gosh. What, Chad? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Go. Oh my God, man. Chad, hold on. There's something above us, man.
Travis, I'm hearing noises. There's something wrong with this place, dude. I have chills right now, Chad.
Paranormal enthusiasts travel many miles to experience popular haunted sites. Chad and I have covered a lot of ground ourselves, even traveled internationally in search of the unknown. However, some of the most haunted places we've ever experienced are right in our own backyard, and we look more for those hidden places than anything else. The truly unknown. After a daunting 10-minute drive from the GRAGG quarters in Rockford, Illinois, we arrived for an investigation of what would end up being one of the most haunted locations we've ever been. The Hope and Anchor British Pub.
GRAGGonites, you know we're always looking for the most unique places to investigate, and tonight definitely fits the bill. We're standing here in Loves Park, Illinois, outside of Hope and Anchor English Pub, a legendary restaurant in the area for its authentic English food, but also just as famous for its ghosts. Now, before we go in and have some bangers and mash and some fish and chips and get this investigation underway, we couldn't help but notice this authentic double-decker English bus out here. We've been in the market for a new GRAGG-mobile, so we're thinking that maybe we'd just grab this bad boy, make it the GRAGG-mobile 7, so we're ready to make it.
We can feel fall creeping in on this mid-September night, which always gets the GRAGG team in the mood to investigate. With the full moon rising, the mood is elevated and it feels like there's definitely something about this night. Hope and Anchor British Pub is a popular restaurant and bar known for its food, drinks, entertainment, atmosphere, and authenticity. The location has been a staple of the community, starting out originally as a gas station, and it was known for a long time as the Mayflower Restaurant, owned by a man named Tony Salamone, who many people believe still haunts the restaurant to this day. Current owners, Ian and Karina, as well as longtime staff, have endless stories of the hauntings and history of Hope and Anchor, and that definitely sets the tone that something paranormal may be happening here.
Anytime, Chad. Anytime.
The next day.
We've been checking it out, talking to some of the locals, but we're going to sit up at the bar. We're going to talk to the bartender, Marcia. We've heard that she's got some pretty good paranormal stories from this location, so let's go.
I have been here since we opened, so 7.5 years.
7.5 years?
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that Hope and Anchor Pub is haunted?
Oh, absolutely. It definitely seems like things happen in clusters. I was coming out of the kitchen and one of the other girls here, she was like, is there anybody else here? And I said, no, Ian's upstairs. And she said, okay. She could hear like the paper towel machines coming down, which are motion censored. And then she heard someone like clear their throat and then grab the paper towels. But there was nobody in there. When we were renovating the upstairs, there was a ton of stuff that was going on. When we first opened here, there was a lot of renovations then. So renovations definitely kicked something up. I mean, we have these mugs on film, like swinging by themselves for no reason.
What are some things that you've experienced that you were like, yes, there's definitely something here?
I was wiping this back bar down, and I felt like that this was my shoulder, not like a little tap tap, but it was like hey, like it's like how someone would like pull you around, you know. So I turned around thinking I forgot to give him a report or something, and there was nobody there. I'm losing my mind, like that didn't happen, you know? But like I said, it wasn't just a tap, it was like someone definitely getting your attention.
We learned that renovations seem to cause an increase in paranormal activity. This is something that keeps popping up throughout the night and might be a possible explanation as to why the building seems to have so much activity. At this point, we go on a tour with the owner, Ian.
So we're in the bar right now. How did the song come about?
So originally it was a Texaco gas station, and you can kind of see the size of the building here. The Texaco gas station ended here. That was built in 1926, and then it turned into Mayflower in 1931. And then in the 1950s, Tony Salamone took it over as a Mayflower also, and it was Mayflower up until 1993. This area here, this was the captain's room, and this is where we believe that Frank Sinatra ate here.
Frank Sinatra ate here.
Yeah. And we also had rumor that Eddie Van Halen ate here. We don't really have a good solid concept of how it was laid out, but we do have some people that work here. Actually, one of them that works here now actually worked for the Mayflower back in the day.
Yeah, so see it all change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also had another chef here that he was the head chef at the Mayflower, and he actually passed away here.
Oh, in the building?
Yes.
Wow.
And that was in 2012.
2012, so pretty recently.
Yeah. This was all covered in here. There were no windows. And obviously I saw the older pictures and I said, well, there's got to be windows in there somewhere. So when I knocked this out, and it was very strange, everything was just left in there. There was dishware in there. It seems like every time we did remodel in here, we got a lot of activity, you know. It was just little things, you know, stuff coming off the shelves for no reason and stuff, you know.
Kind of stirring it up.
Yeah, but it seems like we have the most activity from our dumbwaiter room. This room seems to be where we got the most of the things happen. I think that was within the first 3 or 4 years. I had probably a handful of times where I just wanted out of here.
Yeah. What moments for you guys, because you said you were skeptical, you weren't sure, what happened to change that? Obviously it was a series of things, but like was there one moment where you're like, yep, that's it, there's definitely something here?
Well, this door has shoved me, which it's kind of impossible because the carpet is higher here.
Yeah.
So it gets stuck, and when I was in here using the paper cutter one time, the door came and shoved me out of the way. But when we called some mediums that came in, and when she walked through this hallway, she felt the knife go through her and into the victim. So she said there was definitely a stabbing right here in the hallway.
One night I actually called the police because I thought somebody was here.
Wow.
And they actually searched the building and there wasn't anybody. But our alarm had gone off, so I came inside, and then I hear something upstairs, and I wasn't thinking of anything paranormal. I was thinking to myself, there's somebody in the building. Because it was clear as day, you know. I mean, I heard it. For lack of a better word, I just saw a distortion that went through. I was sat here, and I felt something behind me, and I turned quickly, and I saw what I just looked like distortion, and it kind of just went through the door. The door was closed, through the door, and the header, it was very tall. You know, like the whole thing was just distorted. Yeah. And it was just like one of those things you see out of the corner of your eye. And then I'm like, did I just see that? And, you know, the hairs are standing up on the back of your neck, you know.
So do you guys think it's pretty much Tony? Is that the general consensus?
I honestly think there's 3. You know, I think the nice one is Tony. I think whenever we do remodeling and little things trigger, I think it's that. I don't know if White, the original owner, is here, and that's the one that's kind of mean. They were getting like little children for a while, like giggling in the morning. We would hear like almost a dog like walking on the floor. So yeah.
We were having circuit comedians come in, you know. I would just meet them downstairs, show them where the stage was and stuff like that. And we had a guy that came in, and I met him at the front bar, and I was walking him back to the stage, and he turned and he looked at the bottom of the stairs, and he said, "You're haunted." And I said, "What do you mean? How do you know that?" You know. And he says, well, actually, he said, I don't do that. I'm a comedian. But he says,
You feel stuff?
he said, I just feel things. Yeah, like, you know. And he said, and this is the thing that really was bizarre about it, is he said, there's a small room upstairs with a mechanical device in it. And that's the most haunted part in the place. And this guy had never stepped foot in this place before.
Had no idea.
Not even from this state. This was the room that we had, like a little tiny room, and it had shelves in it, and this was full of glassware inside of here. And we seem to have a problem with keeping it on the shelves.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No matter how well you seem to put it in there, it just seems to end up on the ground. So this is what I call the slaughter room. And it looked like it was set up for being able to wash, you know, stuff down the drains and that, you know. We've had things kind of happen in here, stuff coming off of shelves in here too.
Karina, you mentioned something to us last time we were here about full moons. For any reason other than it's just a weird thing, or?
I think so. I mean, the energy is always higher. Tonight, you know, is the full harvest moon, the lunar eclipse, so pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll definitely pick up on some stuff in here.
Love it. It's time, Gragganites. 3 a.m. Dead time, the witching hour. And we're about to hit full swing in our investigation. We've checked this place out. We've set it up with equipment all over the place. Now the next thing to do is go lights out. You ready, Chip?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. On the dot. The witching hour.
So the first test I want to set up is in this room here, where they actually said, the owner said that they get a lot of activity in this room here.
It's the dumbwaiter room. We've heard quite a few stories in this room, so we've decided to set up some of our equipment.
So what I want to set up is this EM pump here. I'm going to flip that on. That's basically going to create like an electromagnetic field around it. A lot of people actually believe that electromagnetic energy is tied in with spiritual energy. So in theory, this will actually attract any kind of energy or spirit next to it. And meanwhile, we have Old Faithful GRAGG Vision 3000 that we're going to be rolling on the entire time.
So that is close to the public.
But that's where I experience a lot of energy. Alright, now we're going into the basement, which actually kind of has a lot of like noise pollution down here. But what we're really hoping for is like a visual.
We've been told there's a lot of action down here. Mainly from this room here. So this is just a storage room, but they said regularly stuff is moved off the shelves and they have no rhyme or reason to it.
I'm actually going to do like kind of like a flashlight test. I'm going to turn this flashlight on. Kind of pointing out of the room where they get a lot of that activity. And over here, we're going to have the GRAGG optic camera running all night, which records in full spectrum and infrared light that our eyes can't see.
Man, I said we go start in the bar, man. Try and start calling stuff out.
Let's do it. Let's start there, man.
See if we can get those glasses swinging.
All right. While me and Travis are calling stuff out in here, I figured we would roll on an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, and see if we can capture any spirit voices in the white noise realm.
What is your name? Why are you here? If there's a presence here,
Can you give us a sign by moving one of these glasses? Can you knock one of these glasses off? What was that?
Alright, we're going to record on this digital voice recorder. If you've got anything to say to it, you can come up to this orange light right here and talk into it and let us know that you're here. I do want to start off with like our own little flashlight test down here. Is anything in here? Can you... My mic battery's going out.
You got batteries in here?
I do.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait a little bit?
Yeah. If you give me a second, I can run up and grab it real quick.
That's fine.
If you give me a second, I can run up and grab it real quick.
That's fine.
If you give me a second, I can run up and grab it real quick.
That's fine. I'll just stay down here with the ghosts, man. Tony, if you're here, can you flash our light off and on once?
I heard some sort of knock.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I thought I heard like, it just felt like a shift in the building or something.
Yeah. Is that you trying to let us know that you're here with us?
Can you shut our flashlight off? Man, I'm getting chills right now.
Dude.
I'm getting straight up chills. I thought man, I feel like I heard like somebody moving out there.
I've been hearing that too, but I feel like I was the only one that was hearing it, so I wasn't saying anything. I was like, nah, I'm just in my head.
It wasn't even like a walk or anything. It was as if somebody like was sitting in a chair and just went like.
I'm getting chills, dude. Like right as we speak.
I'm feeling really uneasy.
I'm actually going to take some still photos to see if we can capture any kind of movement or anything like this or any kind of apparition in our camera here. Ooh, I had a noise over here, man.
Where?
Like over in the corner over here by the basement. Like someone took a footstep up that last step or something.
What was that?
Dude, that was like a table being slid upstairs.
Yeah, man, I felt like it shook the whole building, man.
Holy crap, man, I'm covered right now. I'm covered right now.
Didn't that feel like a boom?
Dude, someone...
What are you hearing, man?
I feel like I'm getting like movement, man.
From
Like a lot of
upstairs?
yeah.
Do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah, man, I think we have to.
Dude,
Dude, I thought I heard a voice, man.
Dude, I'm tensing up, man. I'm not
super
gonna lie.
tensing up. I really just thought I heard like a youthful like voice. Oh man, that scared me.
That scared me.
Something was drug upstairs, man. That was coming from upstairs.
Yeah, man.
Right?
It was like
that was upstairs, right?
That was like foundation moving. Like that was intense, man. That was really like, yeah, like a heavy table was being like dragged across
like
the
one
floor.
of those tables. It's hardwood up there too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. It's like one of those tables just being like slid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous, man.
Wanna go up there, man?
Let's do it. Did you say you heard like a youthful voice a minute ago,
Yeah.
man?
Mm-hmm.
I just totally heard one from like that dining area in there. There's someone up here. We're coming up. We don't mean any harm.
And the tables really like look like out of place. It sounded bigger than that.
It did. All right, man. I'm gonna real quick while we're up here. I'm gonna start running the obelisk. And the obelisk is actually like a multi-thousand word database built into this little box here. Thousand word database built into this little box here. It's actually going to work as like an EVP in real time. So we're going to ask questions and we can possibly get answers through this. We felt like we could hear movement from up here. Can you move something? Can you let us know that you're here?
Man, everyone's been telling us that that's the haunted room.
I know, man. Is there someone in here with us right now?
What did it say?
Mary.
You just asked if there's somebody in here right now and it said Mary.
Daddy?
Did it say Daddy? Okay, man. I have chills right now. I have chills. They were talking about people picking up on kids being here.
They were getting like little children for a while, like giggling in the morning.
And like children. We thought we heard like a girl's voice, and now it's saying like daddy.
Can you make that flashlight roll off the ledge there? It's okay to talk to us. We're not going to hurt you. You want to say some more words into that box there?
Play with that flashlight. Go ahead and move it.
Okay, we're going to move around then. I'm going to leave this on and I'm going to leave that recording. Alright, here we go. If you don't want us to go into the basement, say so right now and we will leave. We'll go somewhere else. God, I hate going down staircases, man. God, I hate going down staircases, man. God. I hate going down staircases, man. If you want to use these letters that we're going to throw out on the table here to say something to us or spell something out, you feel free to. I guess there's a lot of letters right there.
Yeah.
We could probably spell a whole lot of things with that. That's creepy, man. It was the only one that was sitting over here, too. You okay, man?
I thought I heard a voice, man. I don't know, it could have been some of the machinery down here or something like that, man, but I thought I heard a voice straight up. You saw me react.
Yeah.
While editing this episode, I began skimming through GRAGG 3000's footage, which is still set up in the dumbwaiter room, when I noticed something very bizarre. The following clip shows over an hour of footage, sped up and then reversed at 2,000 times speed. You'll notice something that shouldn't be happening, especially since the camera is sitting firmly on a desk during the recording. GRAGG 3000 moves on its own.
All right, man, we're going to do something that we've never done before. We're going to run both obelisks like simultaneously and see if we can do like make any kind of word or sentences or anything out of it. Are you here with us right now? Can you tell us what your name is if you're here?
What is your name? Reap.
Oh, it's not a good word. Oh no. Dude, I'm freaked out, Travis.
Okay, I'm getting some chills here, man.
Dude, we got Satan, man. That's not good. I don't like that.
No, it's not good.
Pray.
Pray. Heavenly Father, please keep us safe. Please keep us safe. Assault.
Alright, man. You ready?
Modern. This building is more modern than it used to be. Is that an issue for you? I don't know. Anti. Does that mean you're against it? You don't like that it's modern now? Is that true? You don't like when they do renovations? Oh, missed a step. Ugh. Whew, that hurt. Shove.
That's creepy.
Did you shove me?
Are you getting violent with us right now?
Even if I would have missed a step, I feel like I would have caught myself, man. I like went flying from the steps, man, into that like chair right there. Like I hit the table. We have just done a very thorough investigation of this building. Definitely some weird stuff happened. I fell down the stairs and then the obelisk told us the word shove. I'm kind of embarrassed I fell down the stairs, but if it shoved me, that's a whole different story, and that's like a whole new level of intimidation. That's things getting physical, and that's pretty scary. We definitely want to review the evidence, and there were some things here that we can't explain that definitely, you know, gave us some dreadful feelings, some nervousness, and definitely some feelings like we weren't alone here in Hope and Anchor. It's 5 a.m. The sun's going to start coming up. We're going to wrap up this investigation. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, Draggonites.
Well, Dragonites, tonight we're at the Hope and Anchor English Pub, a legendary Rockford restaurant that's known for its authentic English cuisine. Oh my God.
We'll never have the word cuisine in an episode, man. Tonight's investigation brings us to the Hope and Anchor English Pub. We're standing here outside of Hope and Anchor English Pub, a legendary Rockford restaurant that is known for being I had it, man. We're standing here outside of Hope and Anchor English Pub, an authentic English pub here in Rockford, Illinois. Tonight's investigation brings us to a legendary Rockford restaurant called Hope and Anchor, an authentic British pub. Now, because it's British, they have lots of things that, God.